This is basically the coolest looking 16-bit ship you ever seen. Just look at all these things sticking out of it. All sorts of fenders and spoilers and ers and all sorts of ers on it. This thing's ready to land in the water. It's like a float plane. Gonna land on a lake on some moon in a distant galaxy before it shoots the same jet airplanes it was shooting before. See this part on the level 1 boss just exists to refill your laser level. I think that's not such a good reason. I think they should have been a little bit more creative in that. You get all sorts of wonderful 3D things to look at, like concrete and cement, and all sorts of your favorite great things, like factories and or inside of some city that the only color it has maybe a few trees scattered about just so you can get a little bit of oxygen. Well, you ain't gonna make no fine dining out of last Wednesday's tuna casserole, and you don't make no shmup classic out of Metal Black. If you don't know that game, it wasn't even good enough for the Darius series. He's gonna make it like Darius 3. It's like, hey, this ain't good enough, just check this shit out. The Darius series has standards, and this game falls below them standards. So think what it takes from Metal Black is basically just mediocrity. Yep. And it takes this laser too. The bigger laser is definitely the better laser. UCG Darius makes this one look pathetic. In G Darius, that laser just keeps getting bigger and bigger until it covers the entire screen. Actually, like Darius, this game has branching paths, but this is a little bit more sensible than Darius Pyramid. You got that lovely level 1, but then after that, just goes straight downhill in both directions. So they ain't trying to make no fancy dinosaur stages in this game. It's just 3 different versions of a fortress you're trying to. So when you have 3 people making a game, maybe you shouldn't be so ambitious to make 3 different versions of your stages. So what you really want to do in this game, you make tons of bullets appear so you can make them disappear. That's really clever, no it isn't. But I'm not saying the scoring system's so bad I don't even want to try like Ikaruga. I don't even want to try. I tried one stage and I tried another stage. I said, hell with this. It ain't quite like that in this game. They do give you a little incentive to do it. And it's nice to see some acknowledgement that the scoring system is crap. In a game like Mars Matrix, it's not as necessary to give you any incentive. Like one puny extend you can get on level 1. No reward except satisfaction of playing an awesome game. This game they have to give you a reason to care. Let's say you's on this shiny metallic featherless bird of a boss right here. You have to check that oven timer and you have to wait till that ticks down to 0. That's when you get the most points, the juiciest bird, or however you want to look at it. You're just watching the clock. But again, they give you a pretty reasonable scoring target. A little incentive so you can bump yourself back up at the end of the stage. You get knocked down to yellow border, you're bouncing all over the place. You're purposely suiciding. You're feeling good because you're back in the safety zone again. So if you just want to play border down, you're going to have to dig deep in your pocket and dig deep in your soul and say to yourself, do I really want to play Airbuster again with some fancy scoring system all about magic tricks to make bullets disappear? Except now you have to endure ugly 3D. So this might have nice personality, nice soundtrack, but still got buck teeth.